Well, hi everybody. I just did a video on Beto that I've done 3 of them in the last 6 weeks. And 2 of them was kind of scary because it looked like there might be some danger on his campaign. But I just got through doing one that was just absolutely beautiful. And I wasn't just going to do him till I got beautiful. I was doing it because he declared yesterday. And I wasn't expecting it to come out as great as it did. But I didn't have the camera on. And I've tried to save those and do them again in other readings and stuff, and for some reason it just doesn't work out. It doesn't work. So I just shuffled the spots off these cards again, and I'm going to do it again. And sometimes when you do that, a lot of the same cards come back up in the same places, so we'll just have to see. So, like I said, I shuffled the spots off these. I'm doing a double reading is what I call it, but actually it clarifies better. I'm using the Rider-Waite deck, and I can't remember what this one's even called right now. But anyway, they're regular tarot decks, and I'm going to use 2 different ones here. And I'm going to do a clarifier as we go. Well, this is totally different than it was a minute ago. First card's out is the nostalgia card. So maybe at this time Beto is nostalgic for the past, wanting to return government to what it should be, back to the people. And we got the King of Cups. This was not an easy decision for him to make. It was a long, hard decision. Everybody was making fun of him and saying he was going to go into the woods and everything. But it was, and it took a lot of thought and a lot of emotions to decide he really wanted to do this. And so the obstacles and blockers, influences, is whatever you want to call them, here are the Page of Swords, youth is usually on your side. Page of Swords is sometimes a spy. Sometimes it's just having somebody run in with a challenge, but we also have theft. So he's going to have to be careful because it looks like he might have some spies and some people that are cheating and not looking after his best interest around him. So this isn't going as good as the one I just did, that's for sure. And the foundation of this reading is the Ace of Swords, which is truth. Put this over here. And so that's the situation he's looking for. He's wanting to get some truth back into government. And there's a lot of people that want to keep him from doing that. A lot of people out there are really in fear of what could happen if a lot of these Justice Democrats come in. A lot of corruption stuff's going to be exposed if this is what ends up happening. And a lot of them aren't too happy with that idea. That isn't what they want. They want to keep things just like they are, and they can keep feeding at the trough with the rest of the pigs. The past influence on this but it's upside down, is the Emperor and the Page of Wands. I think this upside down Emperor is like Russia or maybe Trump, and their thinking is so wrong and so different than his that that's what he was thinking about before he jumped into this race, is how can we go in there with our message, the Page of Wands, it's a messenger, with our message and overcome all this theft and thievery and blackness in our politics. He was wondering if it would be possible. It might just be an impossible deed. I set those over there upside down. But in the present now, it shows that since he's declared this, he's had all kinds of help wanting to come through. All kinds of help coming through. He was worried about people donating. It looks like that they've decided to donate. We got the 4 of coins here, which is sometimes the miserly card. But I feel like the money's really going to loosen up because he's got so much help. And this money is going to start coming towards him. Maybe quicker than he thinks. Although with this card, it may take a little while for it to start flowing his way. Then we got in the recent future a whole lot of traveling for him. But he's got a main purpose, and he's going to stay right on that purpose. He's not going to, and he's going to do a great balancing act with it. He's going to come up pleasing more of the people than most of the other candidates, and coming out with what he feels like is his truths on this journey. So that's good. And then we've got what's going on with him. Don't like that card. That's a death card. Hopefully that's not ill health. It's just maybe fear. Not sure what that is. Gonna have a lot of slings and arrows coming at him. Here's another 8 of Wands. But that's also a lot of work, so it looks like he's going to have as much coming against him that he's afraid he is than he's got going out for him. But this is coming out not like the reading I just did, which was all sunshine and beautiful. This is coming out like the other 2 readings I did, like something really tragic. Or there's something buried deep that he's afraid somebody's going to find out about, or maybe they're just searching really deep, just looking for anything they can do to kill his campaign. And there's heartbreak around him and walking away. I don't like that. Of course, I don't always get what I want out of these readings. The one I just did was beautiful in those parts. But that doesn't mean the next one's going to be that way. And his hopes and fears are the Ace of Coins. Help from very generous people coming through, and angels. The Wheel of Fortune turning a crank and opening up. So it looks like things may not start out very smooth. It may look like he's having a really rough time, maybe even with his health. And people's throwing all these slings and arrows at him. His family even kind of breaking his heart and their heart, and him thinking about going away. And then it looks like a total change. It looks like he has like angels of light come in around him. The Wheel of Fortune, total change in the other direction. I don't know what would cause that, but that looks like that's what's going on. And then for the outcome, oh, this is victory. Victory in commerce and victory with the world, victory overseas. And the Ace of Pentacles is a yes. So what this looks like to me, like I said, it wasn't the sunshine and roses that the last one was that I just read a few minutes ago. But what it looks like to me is it looks like going to start out pretty good, go pretty smooth, have a few money problems, which I'm sure all campaigns do. And then they're going to almost even think about abandoning it, getting out of it. Something to do with ill health, ill information, slings and arrows coming toward him, him afraid it's going to hurt his family, thinking about walking away. And then all of a sudden, there's a change. I don't know if it's because of somebody that drops out or something that happens with our government right now. Who knows what's going on with our government. But there's a change. It's like he has angels of mercy, and the whole world like shifts for him. I will say for him because that is his hopes and fears. And then right after that, we have the outcome, which is great. It's like being world renowned and being the winner. So I'm not saying he's going to win it, but I'm saying he's going to come in, be in there for a long while and give the winner a hell of a run for their money. So that much I will say on this. And thank you all for listening to this, and I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, I wish the one would have taped that I just did because it was really nice, and that's what I wanted to see. But you can't change the cards. You have to take them as they will, and I really shuffled them.